Alright, hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to Play It Paint Live. Hope you guys are having a good, what is it, Wednesday evening? Wednesday evening. Here we go with one of these. So, we're kind of painting some Moonstone tonight. And I painted this little blue mustache for my kid's Pokemon toy. I don't know if that's right. Is that right, son? Is this right? This is like, I just painted his mustache blue. Is that? It's a fire. he's 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 blowing his nose into the wind. He has blue. He has like blue snot going into the wind. What's the name of this Pokemon?
It's Charizard, but he's Mega Evolved. It's Charizard. It's Mega Charizard X.
Mega Charizard X
Yeah.
with blue snot.
It's blue fire coming
It's
out of
blue
his
fire coming out of his nose or mouth. One of those. All right, and we're also was gonna be working on some Moonstone tonight, but as you could see, they're all like color blocked. Um, and I went through these pretty quick because I want to try and get in a game sometime soon. I'm really excited to try out this game. Um, so let's see if I can get these characters introduced to you folks. So this is Claudia Duvel, and what I'm working on right now is I'm working on the Dominion humans. So these are for the Dominion faction, which is mostly like um, goblins and trolls and that kind of stuff. But they also have humans, and they even have like a fairy or two, I believe, in this that are capable of going into this faction. So Claudia Duvel, you can say she's part of the masquerade set. So she has a fancy mask on, and she's kind of like a dual pistolier. Um, and she has this cool ability, robbery, where she can just steal people's moonstones, um, which is cool. That's kind of her main thing, is she can run up and then steal people's moonstones. She also has a shooting ability, um, which is cool, but that's Claudia Duvel. I'm going to sleeve these while we're talking talking about them. All right, so just throw them in the sleeve. Um, and then we got, so we'll go over the masquerade set. This guy is one of my favorite dudes. You can see he looks super creepy. Mine kind of looks like a butler a little bit. He has the twirly mustache. See? Uh, this guy here is called, appropriately named, Creep. And Creep is really cool. He has the he has really cool abilities like victimize, so he can take ruin people's evade stats so they can get shot by the pirates, for example. And then he has a couple of really neat arcane abilities. So vitality draw, he can pull um, energy from one model and then give that energy to another model. So he's probably gonna do that to enemies, maybe even give it to himself, so that he can have more energy to dig up stones and blow people up and that kind of thing. He does have a ranged arcane ability called Incubus, which is just straight wounds, which is amazing. And it's a drain that heals nearby characters. So really cool model. Doesn't seem to be great at melee, but has think like spellcaster, right? So that was Creep, and then Um, yeah, I mean, these are really simple paint jobs I have right now because I haven't done, like, these are just basically color blocked. Um, and then I have the Duchess, who is just a fantastic mini, as you can see. Um, Reminds me of Carnival, so like really down with the Carnival type theme. Let's see, I could probably come back and touch up that part of the dress there. Right, the dress just looks a little runny right now, so I can probably fix that with some touch-up painting. But you know, I really like, as you can see, I really like the sculpts. They look really, really, really nice. Um, all right, the Duchess is a really cool model because she has really strong like passive ability. She gets +1 initiative. Um, whenever whenever one character within range suffers wounds from a catastrophe, um, this character can heal from that catastrophe. So she's really good for like calling bluffs and that kind of thing. And then anytime anyone attacks her, they just suffer a wound, which is cool. She also has the ability um, to to drain wounds from enemy models and then give energy and heal other models. So really cool model for the Duchess. So looking forward to running the Duchess. Um, and then the other set I got was um, the pirates, the Dominion human pirate set. But let's start by talking about the non-human in that starter set, which is the Whiskey Monkey, which is a really fun sculpt. He's got a bottle of whiskey there around his belt, and he's chucking a dynamite, which is cool. Um, these stamped bases, I think if you look close enough, you can see that I actually did use the Slotta on these minis and managed to get them into a stamped base Slotta, which is interesting. But anyway, so this is the Powder Monkey, um, and he can give somebody +2 melee stat with another friendly pirate. That's pretty amazing. And then you can see Swig of Rum is another, like, you can heal people and reduce their arcane stat. So not great for the Masquerade characters, except for maybe Claudia Duvel, because you don't want to lose arcane stat on the other two. The other two are really good. And then Black Powder Bomb, which is cool. It just does AOE damage. Um, so and then if it catastrophes, it blows up on him, which is super fun. Right? So that's the Powder Monkey. And then I also have this guy. His name is Swash. So he does have the buckler. He's your typical pirate-looking guy with he's got a little fancy wig as well, right? So he's gonna be the actual like fighting character, I think, from the two sets that I have. So you can see he has a melee stat of 5, which is really good. Um, and then this is a nice rule. Enemy characters cannot count critical hits against this character. Super nice. Um, and then inferiority complex it kicks in if you're attacking a noble, which is unfortunate because that's actually the keyword I want to focus on is noble. Um, and then he has pistols, right? So he's definitely more of like a combat focused character. Okay. And then last but certainly not least is gonna be Peggy, right? And so here's here's Peggy. It's a great, fantastic sculpt. Fantastic sculpt. Really like um, this mini quite a bit. Very cool mini. Um, anyway, so uh, does have the peg leg, so it's permanently slow, but that's fine. It just means, you know, you put her on a Moonstone or give her Moonstones, and she's basically not affected by it. Um, and then this is cool. So treasure map immediately after models have been deployed, but before turn 1, you may have a friendly pirate take a free bonus jog action. You probably don't want it to be her. So, you know, could be Swash. You can help get Swash into position quickly, or you can get Claudio Duvel, for example. So super cool. She also has uh, target Moonstone or enemy in possession of a Moonstone. All friendly pirates within 4 of the target move 1 inch directly towards it. That's a super nice little ability to help your get your team upfield, um, and and then really the shoot pistol. Now the one thing that's interesting, she does not, you know, there's only one ability that you're actually playing the cards for. Her melee is not particularly fantastic, um, but the shoot pistol ability is cool. Uh, but you know, be aware that reloading that is gonna kind of suck. So, anyways, that is Peggy, and these are the first 6 Moonstone models I have. So, um, so yeah, and they're ready for play, but they're not like what's the word I'm looking for? They haven't been really detailed for painting. They're just ready for play. Okay. So the last thing I want to do on these guys is I'm going to put a little bit of water effect on these ocean, we'll call them dock bases. So I need kind of like a, not like the worst brush I have, but I need some semi-janky brush to do this. And let's just put some of this on here. And these are relatively shallow bases, so you can see it's just gonna kind of leave a little bit of a wet look right there, right? And, and they've already been varnished, so I'm just gonna kind of let this stuff dry like that. Okay, cool. I mean, there's a lot more I could do as far as painting, but honestly, um, because I already did what I need to do in order to get them on the board, I'm probably not gonna spend, you know, too much time tonight working on painting these. All right, so honestly, that's about it, guys. I know it's super short, very very short stream, but yeah, I just wanted you to see some of the Moonstone stuff. Um, you know, as you can see, these models aren't done yet, but they've been sealed, so I don't want to mess with them anymore tonight. Um, and yeah, just excited to try out some Moonstone. So I'm gonna hit the hay here. But yeah, I want to thank everyone for watching. I know this was a super short one. But yeah, we'll get back to doing some more painting streams sometime soon. All right. So with that, thanks everyone for watching. Have a good night, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.